Thank you very much for dropping in. William Little, I'm with Sean Bradbury today. Sean, thank you very much for joining me here. One of the hot new products for 2013, Sean, I think it's going to be Never Green Ever. Sean, what does it do?
Basically, it's a new product that we've brought into the market within our partnership with a company called Hi-Tec Global. And effectively what we've got is a product very much in demand at this moment in time, where once you've cleaned your exterior surfaces of your house, your concrete drive, your decking, your patios, anywhere externally, fencing, anything that you've got, where effectively at the moment, especially with the wetness we've had this year, is you've got the green mould on the wood, you've got the green mould on the walls, you've got it on the floors. It not only is unsightly, but it's actually very, very slippy, which makes it very dangerous. And if you're a commercial building, for instance, you have a duty of care to make sure the outside is safe for people to walk on. And obviously, pubs at the moment have all put in these smoking shelters. Obviously the decking on, they become very slippy and so on. So we've had a lot of clients who've been obviously spending a lot of time and a lot of money wanting the exteriors to be cleaned. Obviously, in the wet climate we've had over this summer period, it's been the wettest we've ever known. Obviously, very little sunshine, everywhere's nice and green, makes it slippy, makes it unsightly. What they can do is, yes, they can pressure wash, they can put chemicals on there and remove it, but within a matter of weeks, if not, a few months, the product obviously it's cleaned it, but more importantly, the moss and the algae is starting to come back. So the process needs to be repeated, which again is not very good. The exteriors are already wet through, so obviously pressure washing doesn't help. So what we look for is a product that obviously applies a protection system. And what we've got with Nevergreen is basically, once your area has been cleaned with the pressure washing system, you then allow that to dry, you then apply this with just a standard pressure sprayer to the surface. It dries onto the surface of the wood, onto the concrete, onto the brickwork and so on, and builds a protective barrier. And what that does is actually stop the water penetrating, but more importantly, it stops the algae and the mould and the moss from regrowing on the surface. So obviously it lasts, again, we'd say you're looking at a period of about 12 months before you would need to reapply. If it's a driveway where you've got a lot of constant traffic across, you may need to reapply maybe in 3 to 6 months. But obviously once you've applied that product, it will prevent that. And of course, when you do come to re-clean in 12 months time, because you've got that protection on there, what soiling has appeared is a lot easier to remove.
Yeah, and of course that soiling that has come or happened over that period of time is actually sitting on top of this protective coating.
That's correct, yes. Yeah. It actually kills the bacteria that's obviously that causes the mould and the mildew to grow. So obviously it prevents that, which obviously is a big factor when you come to slip and trip, because obviously if somebody does walk down your path, if somebody does walk across your reception area on the exterior or across your wooden decking area and they actually slip as a commercial building, you're actually liable for that.
So in actual fact, Sean, there is a protective coating that is on there, but there's also then a particular ingredient that kills the bacteria that is not allowing the regrowth to happen. Just to confirm on that.
The way the product works is it bonds itself onto the surface, and the surface of the protection actually prevents that bacteria or the mould or the algae from actually growing on the surface. It cannot survive on the surface. So therefore, obviously anything that would normally in circumstances bond itself to the concrete, to the wood, will now actually start to develop and grow. This product Nevergreen actually stops that development process. So you will not get that algae and that bacteria growing on, but it's just crucial to remember you need to clean it first and then apply Nevergreen.
I think we might have spoke about a product like this, Sean, probably about 7 years ago. Where we were looking for something just like this, and it has taken that length of time to get that, but I think it's going to be a real superb product for homeowners and business owners who just want to get rid of that old unsightly green algae. Wish you every success with this product. It's available like stock. Just give us a call or click on the button on the website or whatever. So thank you very much for fulfilling that task on this particular product, John.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.